All right, I gotta say it here. I hopefully this video goes live. But once again, as the title says, Activision is messing up as usual. You come out with season three, and it's been said that from April 3rd, which is the day of the launch, to April 10th, this event right here is supposed to be live. The Godzilla and King Kong battle of for Hollow Earth and everything like that. But now, today is the 4th. Obviously, everybody could see posting this video. And it says starts in one day. On the 3rd, when they came out and they dropped season 3, it actually still said starts in one day. To me, it's just every season. It's been ongoing since I mean, I'm not blaming it on the skill-based matching or matchmaking or Infinity Ward screwing up, even though they royally have. But every single game within the last 3 years has had, and 3 years is being kind because it's actually been more than that. But within the last 3 years, let's just say everything that all the content that has come out has been some way, shape, or form been glitched. We've had, even with when it comes to challenges, the weekly challenges, you grind through it, you complete 5 of them, and it says that you get the aftermarket part. You go in, with the pistol. It wasn't there. It took them a long time to unlock it. It took them a long time to acknowledge it. And now it says that this event is supposed to be live right now. Now I don't know if it's live for everybody else and it's just something on my end or whatever the case is, but I'm at a loss because once again they drop the ball. They don't come out with anything to acknowledge it. There's no communication or anything like that. And it's also been said that as far as this mode goes, we're supposed to have, I may be incorrect, but there's supposed to be, this is supposed to be coming back at mid-season where they have some sort of anime mode that they're adding in a little something extra for, the Vortex Undead type of whatever maps. So I honestly think that these two here should be reversed. This one shouldn't say 6 days, 4 hours, and 18 minutes. This one should say 6 days, 4 hours, and 17 minutes. And this should be a map that we're actually getting in 4 hours and 17 minutes and 48 seconds as it counts down. But like I said, I could be wrong on that, but the major thing to me is this event right here is supposed to start on April 3rd and go through April 10th. All I got to say is I'm not going to blame Sledgehammer. I know in past videos I blame Infinity Ward, but really, Activision, you're like the leader of Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Treyarch, and whatever other groupings create or companies create the game. When are you going to start saying, hey, either get your act together, Sledgehammer, get your act together, Infinity Ward, get your act together, Treyarch, and if something's a fucking miss, fix it. Fix it quickly. I mean, it's just like every season. I get it. There's going to be bugs, and you're on a deadline to launch it. But really, you specifically come out with a date. You specifically come out with an event. And once again, there it is. There's a problem. And what have we heard about as far as them addressing the problem? Nothing. What did they say? Do they even know about it? What have we heard about them knowing about it? Nothing. What have we heard about? All right, we're working on it? Nothing. What have we heard? We at least, like I said, know about it. Nothing. There is zero communication. There is it's just amazing how it amazes me. And I've restarted my PlayStation. I've restarted the game. I've restarted the app, and it still says one day. Now, from April 3rd to April 10th. So, what are they going to fix it? On the 5th, the 9th. I mean, really, I'm at a loss. This is the reason why I'm seriously sitting here saying that, I'm to the point where I'm really starting to give up on Call of Duty. I'm really starting to give up on COD. I mean, I come into a game, and I grind the camos, I grind the challenges, like, like you could see. I did this basically not even an hour, you know, and after that, what do I do now? And you grind it on a map, the small map mosh pit. So I happen to get shipment the majority of the time, and it was all well and good. And you go over to my weapons here, and let me tell you what a headache shipment is. And I am to the point where I have a decent amount set up for this gun and unlocked. Reasonable basics, but it is literally to the point where you play shipment today, and they've totally just let that go by the wayside, neglected it. I mean, when they first came out with Modern Warfare 3, the spawns were jacked in shipment, and I get it, it is shipment. But for the love of God, I know this has nothing to do with the event, still saying one day, but I know the spawns were jacked at the beginning of this game. I get it. They weren't as jacked as they are now. I mean, really, they are totally and completely batshit fucked jacked now. And it's to the point where an enemy puts up a sentry gun 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, you're spawning in front of that enemy sentry gun. You have enemies spawning in front of you, around you, you're spawning around them. It is by far the worst I have ever seen shipment. The worst. And where's the acknowledgement to fix it? Nowhere. You hear nothing. Where's the acknowledgement to say, hey, we're working on it? No communication. There's nothing. You know why? Because they don't care. They're getting their money by you guys buying these pigeon camos, these duck camos, the Snoop Dogg camos, the bunny camos, the reindeer camos. I mean, really, just stop feeding them the money. When you stop giving them the money, maybe they'll come to their senses and start fixing shit. Everybody on shipment, again, I get it. If they choose to use it, they use it. But when you have 6 people on the opposing team and all 6 of them are using grenade launchers, sentry guns, and then they have a halo in the sky along with a Vito in the sky, and it's almost just like, holy shit, what's the point of playing a game? And Activision says, well, why are people backing out of the game? Because I'm getting wrecked. Well, skill-based matchmaking, that's not skill-based matchmaking to me. That's just like, hey, I got a fucking grenade launcher, and I'm going to fucking overuse it and take advantage. How about when you come out with 24-hour shipment, no grenade launcher? Can't use the sentry gun. Or fix the fact that you can't have a halo in the sky. If you're on the team, and that goes for people on my team. If there's already a halo in the sky, you can't call in another halo. You can't call in a Vito. Once that first halo is gone, then you could call in yours. But, you know, that's the way I've always known it to be. But now when you have the enemy has a halo in the sky, they have a Vito in the sky, they have a sentry gun down, and now that's just one player. Now you have another player in shipment that gets another sentry gun. So now you have a sentry gun in 2 corners. Then a third player gets a sentry gun. I've actually seen this happen. Now they put that in the third corner. Now a fourth player gets a sentry gun. They put that in the fourth corner. So no matter what, you spawn in the corners of shipment constantly. So now that means that constantly you're spawning in front of a sentry gun. Believe me, people, it has been done. I say not go full bare bones on shipment where there's no grenades, there's no score streaks. I'm not saying that. Keep the score streaks in there. All I'm saying is eliminate the grenade launcher because it's a small map to begin with, and eliminate the sentry gun score streak. I don't care about really. I mean, I get it. You could have two things in the sky at once. I get that. That's here nor there. But the fact of eliminate the sentry gun, eliminate the grenade launcher. And if you think that people are going to lose their minds and say, I'm no longer going to play 24/7 shipment, that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. If you take those two things out, people are still going to continue to play shipment 24/7 because they're looking for that grind. They're looking for that camel grind if they're still doing that. They're looking for that event challenge grind. They're going to use shipment to grind. Shipment is basically a grind map. But even within the small map mosh pit, when it comes to shipment, take those things out. The sentry gun, shipment is the smallest map. Take out the sentry gun, take out the grenade launcher. That's the basic thing as far as I'm concerned, because shipment is the smallest map. The other maps are relatively bigger than shipment, but they refuse to still, till this day, listen to us. And I could sit here and talk about like how I can't wait for X Defiant to come out. And believe it or not, I really am. You have Mark Rubin that turns around and says he just really wishes that he could release it this way they could focus on other stuff. You're trying to do too much now, and I don't want to lose faith in X Defiant because it is another first-person shooter game, but I'm trying to hold on. I get that you want to release a game and you sat back. Mark Rubin actually said himself, no matter when they release it, no matter when they launch it, there's going to be bugs. And he understands that and he gets that. So what's the delay? You changing the server, you ran into this problem, you ran into that problem. Eventually, I might have to say, like, I'm really losing faith in the fact of when it actually is coming out. I mean, there's been rumors that they're trying to compete with Call of Duty. I understand those were squashed. But if they're just saying that and it actually is the case, I guarantee you if they release X Defiant right now and there's bugs, it's still going to be less bugs and better than Call of Duty anytime they launch anything. I mean, we all know Activision, Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, Treyarch's track record. But I really have to say, stop buying the ridiculous fucking cartoon character bundles of ducks, pigeons, penguins. I mean, all right, maybe if they came out with a penguin, or if they came out with a Deadpool, or a Punisher, or a Wolverine, if they went for shit like that, maybe even a Negan with The Walking Dead, I get that. That's stuff that maybe I would grind for, maybe nobody else would grind for. It's a matter of preference. But the bunnies, the pigeons, the evil bunnies, evil dog-looking faces, the ducks, the turtles. I mean, the reindeer. Uh, Give it a rest. It's like enough is enough. You know, I get that you're trying to do certain shit, but I mean, there are packages that I bought, but I mean, I would love to say stop with the animals, but probably I'm not going to deny if they came out with a penguin one, I'd probably get it. But whatever. Maybe that's the only animal I will buy. I don't buy the bunnies. I don't buy the ducks. I don't buy the bears, the teddy bears, the dogs, the reindeer. I'm not interested. Pigeons. I had this rant before. I just I'm beyond it. But this major argument, and I know we got off track, is still about this event here. It's supposed to be from April 3rd to April 10th. I mean, I'm kind of going to hope that when this unlocks in the 4 hours, that may unlock. I mean, yesterday it said the same thing for me, one day, and I was a little confused, but I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I just same old shit, same old shit. I just I don't have anything more to say. and I go in here and you know, you have this, you have this. I mean, then you come out with shit like this, like view collection bundles. Like, am I supposed to be doing something to unlock the event? I mean, where's the communication? Purchase all bundles to complete the Titan collection and unlock the exclusive Beast Glove. Okay. Uh, Great. Not really feeling that. But you have this unlocked, but yet the event's still not unlocked. And again, I don't know if it's just, I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but here it is. I just, I don't know. I really don't. Really don't know what to say. I mean, I'm just really my incentive to come back. I mean, I come back unfortunately after every season, but I'm really starting to just dread it. I just I grind. I did the challenges. Now, if this is glitched out as far as the event goes, why am I here? I got nothing. I really got nothing. And I'm not just going to sit here just to play the same maps over and over. I mean, I grinded for the camos. I did what I had to do, but I mean, to play the new maps, all right, they did come out with them in hardcore, which, I've definitely asked for as far as, emergency and 6 star 24/7. I'm enjoying that. Um, but I just as far as that event goes, I'm just beside myself, and I guess I just have to wait and see what happens. If they acknowledge it, maybe they'll just give us one day to do it. I don't know, and just be like, "Oops, oh, Brad." But that's where we're at for now. I don't know if this is happening with anybody else, and leave a comment. Let me know. Let me know what's going on with it, because I just don't know anymore. With that said, I guess enjoy your day, and hopefully it unlocks maybe in 4 hours, 3 minutes, and 20 seconds. But I doubt it. Enjoy your day, and goodbye.